What's up, guys? Sanitary here. I wanted to talk about and share with you an article that I read, a very inspiring story about a week and a half ago that I stumbled upon Yahoo. And that is a man named Mark Shelton. He's married to his wife named Lisa, and they had known each other since high school, but they had lost contact after high school for 10 years, and they reunited after the about a decade, and they eventually fell in love and got married. Unfortunately, 3 days after they got married, Lisa, Mark's wife, got diagnosed with stage 4 lung cancer. Very, very unfortunate. Cancer is a very, very scary illness, disease, whatever you want to call it, and it's very freaky and it can happen to anyone. But anyway, upon her being diagnosed with stage 4 lung cancer, Mark asked Lisa if there's anything you want to do on your bucket list. And he asked her, do you want to go to Hawaii? You want to go to Italy? What's up? You want to do it? Let's do it. We'll get it done. And she replied, surprisingly to him, quote, Mark, I want you to dress up as Elvis Presley like you did back in high school. So apparently, Mark had done a lot of Elvis impersonations in high school. And Mark said, I will do it, but on one condition, and that is I need to lose weight. Because at the time, he gained about, I don't know how many pounds he was in high school, but after they got married, he was like 400 pounds. And although, if you are an Elvis fan, although Elvis did gain weight as he got older, he wanted to give the best performance for his wife Lisa and to try to mimic Elvis as best as possible in his prime. So he needed to lose weight. So he took it upon himself for an entire year to lose about 200 pounds. 200 pounds for his wife who was terminally ill, and he did it. He lost the 200 pounds. He practiced for about 4 months with a band, his band, and he performed, and she was completely ecstatic. It brought her back to the high school days, and she was just so happy that he did it for her, excuse me, and for himself. He obviously is much healthier, losing the weight, and he granted her the wish. So, how does this all tie into health and fitness, and why am I talking about this article? Uh, One of the reasons I did want to talk about this article is that had she not, I mean, who knows for sure, but if she hadn't had stage 4 lung cancer, and of course, I don't want no one in their right mind should get cancer, but something like this that occurred, it really ignited Mark to lose weight. And I do believe that motivation has to come from within. You have to want it more than anything. But if there are external circumstances, extenuating circumstances, external stimulus to make you want to lose weight and live a healthier lifestyle, then I don't see it as a problem. Mark is healthier. Lisa had her wish granted off her bucket list, and he's 200 pounds lighter. Now, of course, nobody wants, like I said, no one wants to get cancer, but sometimes it takes a very disturbing situation for someone to want to lose weight. For instance, some people never get it. Some people uh, continue to eat bad. Some people continue to smoke, eat bad, despite their doctor, the family doctor, telling them that they need to lose weight. And some people do get it. They finally, let's say, God forbid, knock on wood, they have a stroke, and then they finally say, okay, now it finally makes sense. I'm going to have to do something about it. Or I've been eating sweets my whole life, eating bad, and now I'm pre-diabetic, or I am diabetic. Or you have a family member who is diagnosed and with some type of illness or dies an early death, and it kind of gives you a reality check. So if you're in a rut and or you're lacking motivation, the human mind is very resilient. It's very, very strong, and you can change. Like I said previously earlier in the video, I don't want anyone to have to deal with a spouse or a loved one, a cousin, best friend, whoever, having to go through something, and then you finally have that motivation. Or I don't want someone getting paralyzed from the entire left side of your body after having a stroke to finally realize what you need to do. But if there's any small little bit of morsel of consolation with a bad situation, that is, it can ignite that motivation and get you off your butt to start making some wise decisions. So that's my time for this video. And last but not least, if you're at that point where your health is not, it's not the greatest, and you've been warned, but you haven't had to deal with any long-term damage, so to speak, I wouldn't play with fire too much. You're kind of teetering on that tightrope, and eventually it can catch up to you. So please, if you are watching this video, like I said, I try to promote healthy living, clean and healthy lifestyle. Uh, there's more than one way to skin a cat. Whatever type of diet you want to do, whatever it's vegetarian, vegan, high protein, low carb, zone diet, Atkins. There's so many of them. There's positives and negatives to both. Find one that works for you. Do your own research and try not to let a situation get worse than it needs to be. That's my time, guys. And if there's any personal experiences that you've had to deal with, any family members that gave you a wake up call and made you start to lead a healthier lifestyle, I would love to hear your comments and or stories. That's it. Bye.